We really boxing. Who wanted the battle? Let's see. Oh, we boxing, yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking, defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO. This how it's finna go. I'ma throw some jabs, make them think my punch is weaker than I hook his ass. This the ring, not the kitchen, but I'ma cook his ass. Me and him, that's the pro versus the rookie class. All my life I had to fight, but I still love it. Me and BVO got moves that you can't steal from us. And these headed be throwing shots, but I don't feel nothing. I ain't gonna lie, shit, they alright, but we a little rough. Step up for the title and face your rival, this ain't no little tussle. Bet I be no bird, being chicken to get your feathers ruffled. Footwork, I'm dancing around my opponent like the Cupid shuffle. Good work, bodies hit the flow, they can't move a muscle. The upside is we ain't in the streets, shooting and shooting up. Catch me in the ring, sticking, moving and suited up. I know everybody can eat, but I ain't full enough. Oh, you said it's smoking some beef? I guess I'm pulling up. Oh, we boxing, yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking, defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO.
All right, for our viewers who don't know, tell them who the original man is.
The original man is the Asiatic Black Man. He's the maker. He's the cream of planet Earth. He's father of civilization and God of this universe, Shakur. And there's only one God.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy BVO Boxing, man. The capital regime of boxing. One of the only brothers that spits the truth, man. And we back. I got my guy, man. One of my favorite Puerto Ricans, man. D Free in the house, Puerto Rican Prince. I got my crush. I got my OG crush in the house, and of course, I got Mr. T'Challa in the house, man. Mr. I only like black fighters, man. My man, prize fighter, our host.
Yeah.
What's going on, brother?
What's popping with y'all, man?
Good.
Crush, salute, Crush.
Salute, prize. What's going on? D Free, BVO. Salute to the whole panel. Salute to the chat. How y'all doing this Monday evening?
Yeah, I wanna set it off real quick if you don't mind. I want to, of course, spread some more love and prayers to the Giles family, Adam Giles and his whole family. So man, just send some prayers your way. And also, I want to thank Breakfast and Boxing. I'm sorry for today's video for sponsoring us today. I appreciate you. If you in the Akron, Canton area, make sure y'all pull up, man. Try the shrimp and grits, and get you right. But anyway, let's jump right into it. For everybody out there, man, it's fight week, right? Shakur fight this weekend?
That's what they say.
That's what
I got my pillow.
We don't know.
I got my pillow.
Shakur, the next great Puerto Rican fighter.
I would say he's the next born Puerto Rican fighter. He doesn't fight the true Puerto Rican style. He's very boring. Probably one of the worst watches in boxing history. To me, he's nothing like I thought he would be. He fooled me when I seen him in the Olympics. So I seen him coming up. Salute to my brother Remo Shelton, my man Israel 88. I think Shakur really fooled me, man, because I really was believing his Puerto Rican tricks, man, and he's not who we thought he was, man. He stinks, man. But go ahead, Free or Crush, whatever one y'all want to go next.
Go ahead, Free.
I'm gonna say no, he's not the next Puerto Rican star because they don't consider him a Puerto Rican star. But I don't know what BVO was talking about when he said that he doesn't fight the Puerto Rican style. I didn't know the Puerto Rican had a style. But Shakur,
Miguel Cotto, you know all the Puerto Ricans how they fight.
They fight a little different.
They all fight different styles. They don't have a style. It's not like the Mexicans when they come forward and pretty much like a brawler. They have different styles. So No, I don't know what you're talking about. Puerto Ricans don't have a actual style. You never heard nobody say, "Hey, I don't see him fighting the Puerto Rican style." You never heard him say that. Don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about. So, but I think Shakur he's a decent fighter. He got to back up what his mouth say. His mouth say he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that, and he got to be able to back it up, because that's the one thing that the fans look at. They look at what you say you're gonna do and what you actually did. So, but I think Shakur is he can be a star. It's just a matter of, is he going to go out there and back up what his mouth says.
That's fair.
Crush, big OG Crush, what you got on that?
Oh man, this guy, man, is he the next Puerto Rican star? No, he's not the next Puerto Rican star. And I hate to say what people are, because I'm not with that. But I mean, this whole time, far as I know, this man, he was a Black American, so that's who he's going to be until he shows me that he's a Puerto Rican. But no one is trying to hear this from Shakur Stevenson, just like anybody else in the sport of boxing who is highly skilled, talented, and zippity doo dah. You know the rest of the song. He got to show us something, man, and he's not living up to the hype. He's not living up to his hype. He's not living up to his skill set status. I don't want to hear no excuses in the comments. We're not here for excuses tonight. We're here to talk boxing. So with Shakur, he got to do something. This is fight week. I'm not even excited about this fight. And I'm normally excited about fight week, but this is nothing to be excited about, because we already going in there and expecting this man to do something. But he better do something that everybody else hasn't done. He has to come out and put on the fight of the year performance over every opponent and every fighter that we just seen just far. Everybody, no one is left out. No one is left out. So every fight we seen up until this past weekend, he has to outdo every performance. That's going to be very tough, because some of these guys had got out there and put on awesome performances. This guy has been as boring as a violin fest. We don't need it. We don't want it. We don't want to invite people to the fight party, and we gotta, hand out handkerchiefs because the marination, because they're falling asleep, and you know that the sleeping juice start coming out the cracks in your mouth. We don't need that. We don't need it. We don't want it. But the most so-called exciting thing about him has been his mouth. His mouth and his little sassy words he's been saying has been the most spectacular showcase he had displayed. That's vocally. It ain't physically. So this weekend, he got to show me, because I'm not convinced that he can go in there and do what he does against the Tank Davis. I'm not convinced. I ain't convinced. Yeah, I'm going to let y'all know right now. It ain't a 50-50 fight since we talking about it. Yeah. And I dare y'all to try to get out of order. I got the licking stick that's called reality. Okay? Man, I'm not going for it, and I'm going to keep it clean. But I'm going to give out the serving very clean, too. So that's how I feel about it. No, people, he's not a Puerto Rican star. Shakur, first of all, identify yourself. Get your identity together, young man. Which side of the fence you are on, my brother? We need to see receipts, brother. We need to see.
Stop lying. He ain't Puerto Rican. Stop the cap. Then
Hold on.
Timothy said, how many Puerto Ricans going to be at the fight holding Shakur Stevenson sign?
I don't know if y'all can see the screen, but I got so many pictures of the man with the Puerto Rican flag holding it up, Spanish on his trunks. I don't know. I also got they got a picture of his last fight, the crowd from his last fight. Everybody was asleep.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
So, I mean, it is what it is, man.
Well, that goes. Go ahead, BBL. Finish what you were saying. I was just going to jump.
I'll just say this: when it come to Shakur, man, I think like we seen him in the amateurs, man. We thought he was going to be a whole different fighter, and he's not. He couldn't knock Yoshino out. We didn't see him stop Oscar Valdez. I mean, if that was Tank, Tank would have stopped Oscar Valdez. I mean, it's just that simple. If it was Tank fighting Jamel Herring, he would have stopped Jamel Herring. So I don't know. He said Bob Arum bought Shakur that Puerto Rican flag.
Stop Jamel Herring.
Did he stop him? Was that a stop?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the worst stop I've ever seen. Then he wasn't hurt too bad.
Man got beat up.
They just like stop.
They threw the towel in.
I mean,
Yeah,
he wasn't beat up that bad though, is what I'm saying.
What?
Tank would have obliterated him. But but keep in mind, and I'm gonna show respect because I know D Free's Puerto Rican, so I know he roots a little bit for Shakur. But the dude is horrible, man. He's horrible to watch. He said, dude, Shakur attend the Puerto Rican parade. I don't know, but do you see the pictures that I'm putting up with him holding a Puerto Rican flag and pointing? I mean, the man's a Puerto Rican, man. I don't know why you guys are like in denial. He doesn't want to be black anymore. So stop calling him black. It's disrespectful. He's not black. It's just what it is, man. He's not. He said, I don't even think Shakur ever dated a Puerto Rican woman before. Well, he holding up the flag. Salute to my brother Tim Layton popping in.
Well, so-called black people ain't black, but you can continue on.
Well, that's for late night, man. And speaking of that, we got the legend coming back. First, the legend will be back tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Back with your coffee and donuts, straight from Benny Hines, man. The good donuts, not the cheap ones from the church. You got the good ones, man.
He said,
yeah, I see y'all at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow, man.
That was crazy.
Make sure y'all be up, man. Make sure y'all come in. Y'all didn't brush y'all teeth and got the eye boogers out your eyes. Don't pop up 6:30 in the morning. Like you're still laying next to your boo-boo because So make sure y'all be ready. Come as you are, man. Staying on your pajamas or whatever. It's gonna be a good morning, man. I promise y'all.
My man said, just because your father looks like Red Man doesn't mean you're Puerto Rican. I don't know about that, but I know we got some more questions, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was crazy. Brother. That was crazy. Well, that goes into the next question. Is Shakur bad for the sport of boxing?
I won't say he's bad, but he's awful because he doesn't care about the fans. I think he gets a kick out of telling the fans, F you fans. I've heard him say that a million times. F the fans. I don't like the fans. He said that a million times. He's just like his mentor, Bud Crawford. No respect for the people who pays his bills. And I really think if you don't respect us, man, get out of our sport because you're not in charge. The fans are in charge. You're an employee, man. Never forget who you are. You work for us. You do what we tell you. So to come out here and tell us F the fans, we don't care about the fans, it's despicable and it's dirty. Muhammad never did that. Larry Holmes never did that. Sugar Ray Leonard never did that. No one ever said F the fans as much as Shakur Stevenson, who to me is a cancer in boxing because you can't benefit from us and all you do is take. I think it's awful, man. And you and my brother D Free said, man, at some point, man, we got to call what the truth is, man. So to my brother D Young. I just am so sick of Shakur saying F the fans, bro. I mean, I really wish somebody would break his teeth, man. I can't wait to break his mouth, man, because he has no respect for the people that pay his bills, man. So as I always say, forget Shakur and anybody that love him. I got nothing to say about him because he's an awful human being that said he don't care about the fans, bro. That's awful.
Go ahead, you went a little excessive. What you think, Free?
I never go excessive. I stay right on code.
I think BVO is tripping.
Yeah,
here we go.
BVO, he exaggerate what somebody said and what he actually said. Do I think he's bad for the sport? No, I don't think he's bad for the sport. Shakur is a great fighter. He got great boxing ability. Like I said, he just need to back up what his mouth say. All the stuff that BVO said, what he said was if it comes down to it, I'ma say forget the fans and do what I gotta do to win this fight. I'm not gonna listen to what the fans are saying by going and get the knockout and putting himself in position to get knocked out. BVO don't want to tell the whole story of what he was saying. So I understand what BVO is saying. He's trying to go against. He's trying to get everybody going against what Shakur but I mean, the man is doing what he's supposed to do to get a win. Whatever he got to do to get a win, that's what he's going to do. And I expect them to do that. I mean,
hold on, D Free. If somebody said,
did I cut you off?
My bad. Oh, my bad. Did I cut you off?
At the end of the day, it's his career. It's nobody else's career. Now, if that's how he want to go about his career and do what he got to do, that's what he got to do. I mean, it's his career. I can't tell nobody how to run their career. They're going to do it the way they want to do it. So, but is he bad for the sport? No.
Well, see, that's the thing that get me about D Free, man. He want to tell the truth every other day. But now it's time to tell the truth, D Free. The man said F the fans, bro. What are you talking about? If somebody said F D Free, we know D Free would be first one to be like, forget him. We know how D Free get down. D Free don't take no disrespect at all. But he can disrespect us all the time, and it's okay, Free. You being disingenuous, bro. You being disingenuous, man.
Like
it's horrible if you say that.
If it's me in the damn ring, I'ma say, fuck what y'all want me to do. With my back on the fight. That's what I'm saying.
You a wild boy. That boy Free wild, man. But
let's talk fashion. Let's talk fashion. Say you chatting right now, BVO.
Girly man talk. I don't speak like that. That sound like girly man talk to me.
What? You
chatting? Man, that sound like that just sound like a girly man thing to say. But salute to my brother Remo, man. Salute to my brother William Old School, Grandpa Sheldon in the house.
Salute.
Definitely my brother Timothy Taylor, always showing love. He
Tim
said,
Layton too.
Tim Layton, my bad. Tim Layton, my brother Tim Layton too. I just don't understand how deep, and this is the thing, I'm sorry, Crush, but that's the part that really makes me upset about Free is because he always be Free since I've known him. I don't tolerate no disrespect, zero. Am I wrong about that? Have we all known D Free not to tolerate no disrespect?
He ain't disrespect me.
No, but I'm just saying, if a dude said F D Free, D Free's done with him.
If he said FD Free, that's different. He didn't say FD Free. He didn't. He didn't.
Thomas Hill, man, what's going on? What's going on, Thomas Hill? Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead, Crush. My bad.
Yeah, let Crush cook on that. Is he bad? Shakur bad for boxing, Crush?
He's not bad for the sport, but he's bad for entertainment. If that makes sense.
Good point.
He's not bad for the sport, but he's bad for entertainment. Meaning, if you're looking for entertainment in a boxer, he's not going to get you there. It's just like, you're going to get something, right? And you're going autopilot. Y'all know what that means. If you've been autopilot before, ain't nothing going nowhere. But you want to get it all. You get the workout, but you can't get it all. You see what I'm saying? So it's like he's not going to, he'll take you there, but he ain't going to get you there. Right. And this is where he's at in his career. And right now with the things that he's saying and and who he can beat and all that, brother, you gotta do something different, my man. You got to be the most impressive first date of all time. Make a man say, yeah, you can take my daughter out on a second date. But brother, I ain't feeling that way about you right now. Shakur, I ain't feeling that way about you, my brother. So he's bad for entertainment because he's boring. And he's boring because he just don't have any oomph. And I know people's like, why do y'all say that? And you see he display his skills. Well, everybody that shoots a jump shot don't look good shooting a jump shot, do they? Everybody got their own release. Some people look good, some people don't. Some people look like fools trying to do the step back jumper. And some just make it look like poetry in motion. And right now, Shakur has the skill set of being poetry in motion, but right now, he's not in motion, and he giving us some wolf ticket selling poetry, brother. So he's bad for entertainment. So what he needs to do this Saturday is be good for the entertainment part, right? With being entertaining. But he's good for the sport because he's a hell of a talent. That's why he's good for the sport, because he's a hell of a talent. One of the best skill sets in the sport of boxing. But the entertaining side, it's bad. It's like Jimi Hendrix playing a whack guitar cord or something. Something just ain't turning all the way over with him. But he's displaying, like I said, more with his mouth. But he's bad for the entertaining part. But for the sport of boxing, no.
Good. That's pretty good point. I want to spin the block, BVO, if you don't mind, for Thomas Hill. 2 questions, Thomas. First question, is Shakur the next great Puerto Rican fighter? Second question, is Shakur good for the sport of boxing? The one Crush just finished answering up. I want to spin the block for you.
The next great Puerto Rican fighter, I mean, if he is Puerto Rican, then we're gonna hold to that. Then yeah, I mean, I don't see a problem with Shakur. I mean, I know
Said
he
spin the
talk
what?
a whole lot. He talk a whole lot, and sometimes what you see in the ring don't equal up to what he's talking. But I mean, it's in the nature of selling the fight. I think his skill set is tremendous. I think he does a lot of stuff that like gets unnoticed, man, because it's like the old guard stuff that like his uncle or his grandfather done taught him. So it goes unnoticed. He's able to make sure that he keeps you off balance while he's always on balance. And on top of that, he's able to hit you and clip you while you can't really hit him. So he definitely possesses everything to be the next great Puerto Rican boxer. That being said, I mean, there are some Puerto Ricans that are fighting right now that are pretty damn good as well, too. Pretty damn good as well, too. So, that remains to be seen. I mean, he definitely possesses skill set. Tenacity, I think it's in patches. I think, whenever it serves him best, he'll show you that tenacity. If it doesn't, then like you say, after fans, it's about getting the dub. And in the end, you play to win the game. So you box to win the match. And you do what you got to do to win the match. I mean, I can't hold that on him. I mean, I know he could talk a lot of junk, but
Brother
in the
Tom,
end,
can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a quick question? I'm
you
sorry.
could
I'm
ask
sorry.
him.
I'm sorry to interrupt, man. But are you on payroll with Shakur, man?
Nah, not on payroll, dog. I'm just honest, bro.
I'm just asking
Like
a question,
I'm literally just honest, dog. Like every
Boxing
answer I give you is
scholar.
honest. When I say
Boxing scholars say
King
that
wipes,
Shakur.
when I say Shakur wipes the floor with Devin, I'm being honest. I don't see anything that Devin possesses, and I never did, that would stop Shakur from being able to wipe the floor with him. I think
Boxing scholar,
Shakur is
why
a
do you think
special.
he's trash? That comment was crazy. You think he
Who's
trash?
trash? I didn't say he was trash.
No. Boxing scholar, the brother boxing
man.
scholar said
Bro,
Shakur
you
ain't
heard the
trash.
OG Crush just say the same thing in a nice way. He's
He
trash,
never
bro.
He's
said he was
trash.
trash, bro.
He
He's
never said he
boring.
was trash. He said
He's
his
boring.
performances at times be performances that you don't write home about. That is a true statement. There have been a couple of them where he even apologized for. That's where he make his mistake. I ain't apologizing for getting a win. Nigga, I won. What I'm apologizing for? Nigga, I was supposed to go in the ring. I was supposed to handle my business and walk out with a dub. That's what I did. I'm good. Is it gonna help me generate the fights that I want? Maybe not. But if I keep winning, I'm gonna be in line for it for sure. So that
Timothy
as far as
crazy.
him being good for boxing,
Bad for
anytime
boxing.
there is
He's bad for
a
boxing.
bad for boxing, I don't know if he's bad for boxing. I can't say that he's bad for boxing. I can say talking a whole lot of junk and not backing it up, oh, that's bad for anything. So I
Yeah.
think you need to scale back on that. If you're gonna speak on it, make sure you be on it. If you can't be on what you speak on, don't speak on what you can't be on. And that's just the bottom line. But other than that,
Bars.
he's always somebody that's gonna be a threat to somebody else. Because if you can't get him up out of there, you're gonna have a hard time in that ring with him. So I think as long as he can challenge anybody, if he can pick up his core strength, and as he gets, as time passes, he gets stronger and stronger. We'll see. But I think right now is not the time where we can definitively make that answer.
Salute to my brother Dr. Mark, and definitely my man Remo again is capping. He said Tim Duncan got a lot of chicks being boring. Tim Duncan wasn't boring. Tim Duncan was
Fact.
great to watch. Tim Duncan was dunking on people. What were you watching?
That was them Spurs teams was boring.
Tim Duncan wasn't boring.
Tim
Giving
Duncan.
people 40 and 15 ain't boring. But okay.
He's
But
just
I'll say this.
basic, fundamentally sound.
I'll
Real
say this.
fundamental.
I don't think Shakur is fundamentally Shakur runs. He doesn't box. He runs. He is a runner. He
I
ran
want
from
to
De
know
Los
with the
Santos.
brother boxing scholar. I want him to put in the chat what makes him and why do he think Shakur is trash. That's a bold statement, bro.
Everybody's been saying that. You heard that from a bunch of people in the chat. He's boring,
I never heard
dude.
them say he's trash, but I heard
He's
him saying
boring.
he's not very
He's
entertaining.
boring.
But that's not trash.
What did my man Squeeze say? Trash. He's trash. He's trash,
crazy.
bro.
Y'all bugging.
I don't know what you talking about. Nothing about his game is even remotely entertaining. And
Y'all bugging.
I'll tell you something that really had me bugged out. My man D Free said he okay with somebody saying F the fans. My man Shelton just said the same thing on what did he say? He's okay. Let me read that comment. He said if it bothered me that Shakur said F the fans, I wouldn't support him or talk about it. So I guess it's okay, man.
BVO, why are you trying to convince somebody to think the same way you think?
I'm not convincing anybody. This is a conversation. I'm all about the bill.
He's boring. If you believe he's boring, you believe. You gotta convince nobody else.
I'm not convincing nobody else. He's boring.
No, you trying. I ain't saying you are. You're trying.
No, I'm not.
Everybody else said their statement and left it alone. You got to keep going on. You just want to keep going on. Let it go, dog. You believe what you believe.
Free. He's boring, dog.
Okay.
Call it what it is.
That's crazy.
Okay, that's what you believe.
What's our next question, man?
I'm not mad. I'm not mad that y'all saying these. I mean, he had. I'll say he had two boring performances. But I don't think he was pretty entertaining in Jamel Herring, Oscar Valdez. It was. I can't think off the top, but he was pretty.
I mean, Yoshino was a great performance. He put out there. I mean, Yoshino wasn't nobody.
Yoshi from Mario. Who was that?
He put on a great performance against him. I mean, it is what it is. Nobody else stopped him. Nobody else stopped him.
That's true. Very true.
Don't get mad at me, nigga.
Exactly. Don't get mad at me, nigga. Just saying. Ain't nobody else stop him.
Hey, but go ahead. Go ahead to the next question.
I gotta agree.
Big shocker. D3 and Prize agree. Big shocker.
Will the fans fall asleep live in the arena like they did before?
Say that again.
Will the fans fall asleep live in the arena like they done before? I'll let Crush let Crush get in there. He's been quiet.
Uh-oh. I see where this is going at.
Yeah.
So let me try this. Let me try it this way. Man, listen. It's a possibility that the fans may show up to the fight and receive a complimentary bottle of lean. So just in case, you have a choice. Hey, you want to get put to sleep by taking this lean, or get put to sleep by watching this born behind fight, this performance, this violence that. So I don't know, but if we gonna go off of what happened lately, then it's a possibility. This is 50-50, just like the fight is. Matter of fact, I might just have to lean at 60-40. So what I'm saying is, it's a possibility. So come with your pillow. Just hit me up if you're watching the fight. I got some people, on standby that can get right there. It's only in Jersey. Get right there and give you what you need. You need some Norcaine, wake yourself up or something. I don't know, but Shakur Stevenson need to stop being so spectacular with his mouth and start being spectacular and lively with his performance. I don't want to hear no excuses this weekend by this dude. I don't want to hear Nathan. I was out running and a bug flew in my eye and the wing didn't cook. I didn't get all the bug out my eye, and so I had to use extra D. I don't want to hear none of that mess with this dude. I'm hard on him. He not getting the easy pass. This is what y'all waiting for. Some bam. Shakur, I'm on your top, like the high top on Kid from Kid and Play Boy. if you ain't live, if you is not as live as a DMX and a Busta Rhymes and a rock group at the same time, brother, you gets no money, no money. You know how Canelo say they want payday, man. If y'all don't put on a performance, you don't get no payday, no payday. You got to get in there. You got to be the dungeon player. You got to do something. I don't want to see nothing boring from this dude. He talking about he bad, he really bad booty. Then show us that the booty is full of funk and he's bad. He better be breaking jaws. He better be making his face look worse than how T.O. face look. Because Mussolini made him look like the Count Dracula, bro. He made T.O. look like the Count Dracula. Eyes all puffy and not. Shakur, you got to do something, my man. You got to do something. Like I said, he's on trial. This Saturday, he's on trial. He must outperform everyone that has fought before this weekend. So he better be getting together. I know some of his folks is listening. Thank y'all for tuning into this show. And make sure y'all stay until it's over because we're going to get some things straight. You might need to go tell your fighter that I should not have to watch this fight with a lighter. It better be lit by the time I turn it on. I want to feel like I'm inside an incinerator, like I'm a piece of charcoal and the fuel is getting blown on. Listen, man, we don't want no Shakur. Listen, man, before you start talking to Tank, man, you got to show us that you're going to put on a Tank-like performance, man. If he blows this, there's no more. Be done with him. Bob breached the contract with this dude. Don't give him nothing else. You didn't give him enough cereal with milk. Don't give him nothing now. Or give him the cereal and tell him ain't no milk and he better use water on it like Pop said on Friday. He got to do something, and that's what I need to see. That's what I want to see. We all need to see that. If you're a true Shakur fan, you should feel the way that I feel. If you're a true boxing fan, you should not want none of this nonsense for one of the biggest mouths and one of the brightest talents in the sport. So put y'all Tank Davis hate to the side and all the other fighters that been putting on good acts. This dude got to outperform the prospects that been looking good lately. What we talking about, people? We got prospects that have put on better performances than this guy that has a name.
Yeah, Emilio Vargas. But let me say this real quick. I want to add. Sorry, I got to cut in real quick on this one. Prize. What did you guys think about Teofimo's performance this weekend? I want to let a grade from everybody. Salute to Mellow and Clean. You said what? What you say? What'd you say, Free?
Boring.
You thought that fight with Steve Claggett and T.O. was boring?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All that action? I'm surprised.
I'm surprised he ain't knock him out. That's what I'm surprised.
Yeah.
That's a top 10 dude. It's not easy to knock out top 10 guys.
Yeah, like I said, it was boring.
That's
but
crazy.
Back to Shakur. Me personally, I actually think this is going to be an entertaining fight. Because you got to look at who Shakur is fighting. If you go back and look at the fight when he had with Frank Martin, he was stepping to Frank Martin. The problem is he doesn't have power, and that's what Shakur loves. Look, Shakur loves somebody that's going to step to him. That's not a big puncher. That's when Shakur performs at his best. And I think Shakur is definitely going to put on a performance. Will he stop him? No. But he's definitely going to put on a performance. He's going to beat the dude up. He's going to make the dude miss, and he's going to set him up for big shots. I don't know if he's going to stop him, but it's going to be exciting because not so much because Shakur is making it exciting, because the dude is going to keep coming at Shakur. He's a hell of a fighter. He's going to keep coming. So I don't think nobody's going to fall asleep. I think a lot of people are going to be saying ooh and ah. They're going to be like, damn, how's the dude standing up because Shakur is catching him with a good shot. But it's going to be an exciting fight. Just mark my word. The dude going to step to Shakur. Shakur is going to try to take him out, but I don't know if he's going to be able to. But he's going to try.
I'll say this though. Salute to everybody, man. Make sure y'all smash the appreciation button. We got my man Sheldon Moore in the house. Timothy Taylor, my brother Remo. We got my brother. Who else we got? We got my brother Tim Layton. Hey, we got people in the house, man. Smash the appreciation button for us. But I gotta say this: that the fight, yeah, I give T.O. a C- on that fight. And the reason I say that is because, let's be honest, for all intents and purposes, I've seen Steve Claggett get beat to death. And he's gotten beat up real bad before. So to see him, you know, not get knocked out, I kind of could say, I feel like Teal got to get better. Only thing I will say was Teal was in great shape, but he really got to work on not getting hit because his eyes stay like bugged out, man. Like he gonna get knocked out fighting Tank like that. And I
Well,
honestly can say, let me finish this real quick. I honestly can say when I look at Teal, he got talent, but I really don't think he knows when to fight, or he's still trying to figure out his way. And it's a doggone shame. He halfway through his career and he's still having these basic issues. And it's really, honestly, to say the truth, man, he got to do a better job, man. And I'll be honest, I don't think that Tio is ready for Tank Davis, because Tank Davis, if you let him get them same hits, the man landed 80 jabs on Tio. You can't let a bum land 80 jabs on you. You just can't. It can't happen. But I will say this. He will beat the life out of Brian Norman Jr. He'll probably beat Mario Barrios, but I'll just be honest. For a guy like Tank, you got to come correct, man. You can't come in here half-stepping. Shout out to Big Daddy Kane. Ain't no half-stepping when you go in there with Tank Davis, man. And what I've seen from T.O. shows me he still got a lot of work to do. And T.O. Sr., man, that was a horrible game plan. T.O. really just relied on his athleticism. I didn't see anything that made me excited other than his condition. So T.O. got a lot of work to do. I give him a C-, but Steve Claggett is a top 10 dude at 140, so I can give him that. But, man, you got to do better than that. And we know T.O. got the most talent in boxing under 147, so he got to do better, man.
Steve Claggett ain't top 10 at 140.
Yes, he is. He's number 8 in the WBO.
No, he's not. He's the top. He was put at the top 8 in the WBO. He ain't no top 10 in the at 140.
Here we go, Free. I love you, man.
He's not top 10 at 140. You look up 140, he's not top 10.
I mean, I'm going off WBO stats. That's the one that we follow, WBO.
No, so say at the WBO. Don't say at 140. You're not.
You see how Free do me, man.
You want to jump in on everybody else. I'm gonna jump in on you when you're wrong.
He jumping on the black man. That's wrong. But go ahead. I know you got some more questions for us.
Nah, I was gonna say real quick that I give him a T.O. a C+, anywhere B- maybe. Steve Claggett was a little bit tougher than what people gave him credit for, but nevertheless, he can't do them things against certain fighters like Tank Davis, and he gonna get pieced up quick and bad, man. It's gonna be ugly for him. But moving right along, I got a couple more. How many punches will Shakur throw around? Over 9 or under 9? Over under.
Over.
Yeah, I say over.
I say under 9.
He never throw under 9 punches around.
Except for the last. Yeah, he threw 9 last round.
Except for the last fight. But usually he doesn't throw under 9 punches around. I'm gonna say over. He's gonna be a lot over 9 per round.
Yeah, I think he might be over 9, but it's kind of hard to tell because I know I would say over 9 because he might just hit 9 exactly. I'll go with 9. He said, what's your man? He said Brian Norman Jr. going to beat the brakes off T.O. and stop him. Brian Norman will get hurt bad by T.O., bro. I don't know what you've been watching. He tailor-made for T.O.
I don't know if he get hurt bad because T.O. don't look like he have no power at 140 and he going to move up 7 more pounds. You ain't got no power at 140. You damn sure ain't going to have no power at 147.
Free.
It ain't gonna happen. You ain't gonna have power at 135, no power at 140, and then all of a sudden get power at 47. No, it doesn't work like that. You get power as you move up. You don't skip a weight class with power and then all of a sudden you get the power back. No, it doesn't work like that. Either you got it, you don't got it. He don't have it at 140. He ain't gonna have it at 47.
Well, let's keep this in mind. He was a lineal champion in one of the original 8 divisions. So
I don't care nothing about him being a champion. So was
And
Devin Haney.
I said lineal champion.
So was Devin Haney.
Who?
Devin Haney. Exactly.
Oh, I never heard of him. Go ahead. Go ahead, Chris.
Stop playing.
But but he was also a linear champion at one of the original weight classes.
Okay, he said Shakur better score a knockout or he gonna be a free agent getting nothing but the low ball offers. Bud got more power as he went up. So
But Bud power carry. He didn't skip a weight class.
Bud didn't skip a weight class. He didn't go from one weight class not having power, then all of a sudden having power. At the next weight class, he had power in every weight class.
You think he had power at 35?
Yes, he had power at 35.
Yeah, I say yes.
Oh, okay.
He had power at every weight class. He didn't skip a weight class of having power. He had power at every weight class.
I think he got the most power I've seen at 47. I think he didn't knock everybody out.
He was fighting at his most close to his walk around weight. He didn't have to drain himself to be at the smaller weight. He was more around his walk around weight.
Okay.
So power was better at 47 because he was more healthier as a fighter.
And he's gonna be more healthier at 54.
Yeah, we're gonna see, man. I don't sleep on the dream, man. I think Terrence is gonna win, but the dream can fight. That dude he's fighting can fight. So
Man,
I don't think he got the man only got 10 fights.
Yeah, but he fought like 12, 13 years in the amateurs, man. He went over amateur pros.
Y'all kill me with that.
So
he done seen every style.
So
I don't know if Teal can knock Crawford out. I think he can beat him, but I don't think he can knock him out.
No.
I don't think
He ain't even talking about a T.O. and Crawford fight. That ain't happening. What are you talking about?
It ain't happening, and he ain't knocking no Bud out, and he ain't fighting Bud. He ain't beating Bud. He ain't doing nothing with Bud.
But they said he couldn't beat Josh Taylor. They said he couldn't beat Lomachenko. He beat all those guys. So I don't know what we talking about.
Listen, man, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Just like I said, if it ain't nobody in 140, we shouldn't be talking about this dude fighting anybody outside of 140. One thing is wrong with boxing now because y'all be talking about other weight classes. This be y'all fault, fans. See what y'all doing right now? Got to put y'all back in order. That's why people come saying dumb stuff. We want to see this person fight this person. Man, get up, going out of here. Get up out that dude ain't going up to no 147. He's supposed to be Mr. Takeover at 140. So take over 140. Now y'all want, you need to go to 47 and mentioning fighting people. He shouldn't be in the same conversation as Terrence Crawford at all.
But he cleared it all.
There's no reason why that Teofimo Lopez is in the same conversation as Terrence Crawford. It's blasphemy. Because Teofimo Lopez ain't nowhere on Terrence Crawford level. That's blasphemy to boxing. So stop it. Stop giving T.O. service with this nonsense, y'all. Because y'all know he doing a whole bunch of clout chasing and y'all doing a whole bunch of clout dreaming. What's wrong with y'all?
He said clout training.
Yeah, y'all doing clout dreaming because he up there clout chasing and he pump faking. I ain't mentioning no freaking T.O. with no Terrence Crawford. You don't deserve to be in the same conversation as the man.
He wants to be great. He wants to be great.
He don't want to be great. He don't want to be great, bro. No, he don't.
You want to?
No, he don't.
Terrence Crawford don't sell. What are you talking about?
Listen, he need to worry about 140. He always sticking his nose in other people's business. Worry about your weight class, 140.
You ain't at 140. Who can beat him at 140? Let's be honest. Who can beat him at 140?
Man, any of them other three belt holders to beat Teofimo Lopez. They got a good chance of beating him.
The WBC belt is vacant. It's vacant. The WBC is vacant.
I don't care. The top dudes, and you know what I mean. Julio, however you want to pronounce it, he'll beat him up. Pitbull Crew to make him poo-poo in his shorts. Liam will make him cry in the game car. Now you gonna act like he's the most talented dude at 140, man. Get up on out of here with this nonsense. Cause he ain't.
Chris, you my big brother, but I gotta snatch your chain, man. I gotta snatch your chain.
Man, you ain't going, man, you ain't snatching no chain over here, bro.
Dog.
Chain, man.
You just said this man had a C minus. He got some work to do. He got to come with a game plan. He don't have no identity. We didn't say that about none of the other
I
champions.
say he have no identity. You know what he is. He's a counterpuncher like Danny Garcia. That's my biggest fear.
Did you grade a C for any of the other champions that had a fight this past month? No, you didn't.
I gave Devin Haney a F.
You just said the belt is vacant, so you can't count that belt.
Okay.
So you can't count that belt because he ain't one of the champions. If it's vacant, he ain't one of the champions.
I think El Rio's gonna beat Cruz. I really do. I think
that's a tough fight.
Champion F or a C minus. Oh,
I mean, he's the only one. But I think Chio's struggling to make 140. He said the weight cut was really hard, so I think naturally he should go up to 47, man. Go beat Brian Norman, get another belt, third division. And
the problem if 147 is if 147 is the fight is the weight that he want to be at, then your man is not disciplined. The man had what 4 fights at 140. Yeah, 4 fights at 140. If he focus on fighting and stop dancing, then maybe he can make the weight easy. Maybe he can make it easy.
T.O. want to be a break dancer, man.
Hold on. Did y'all see what T.O. did? When T.O. bought up that one black ringer everybody loved, had her dancing?
No.
Y'all didn't see that? That was probably one of the best interests I see, man. T.O. really got a great interest, man.
I don't care about his walk to the ring.
BVO, do you realize you're the only one that's on this bandwagon with T.O.? Nobody else cares. Nobody else cares. You don't know what I do. Nobody else cares.
What do you mean? Jamel's not fighting, so I got to support T.O. He just fought.
No, nobody else cares. We was talking about Shakur. T.O. was not in the title.
I don't know how we ended up talking about T.O., but go ahead. Go back to the clip.
You wanted us to give him a grade, so here we are.
We'll go to the next question. My bad. Go ahead.
I mean, if you want to give him a grade for what his fight was, I give him a D minus C. I mean, I'm sorry, a D plus, a C minus. The man looked horrible.
Salute the Mama Do, man. Show our love. Salute the Mama Do.
But the whole time, this man was on the ropes. The entire fight, he was on the ropes.
That wasn't a good posture that he was in.
A man that had 7 losses. This man was on the ropes the entire fight.
On the ropes.
I don't even think he know what the center of the ring looked like. That man was on the ropes so much on that fight. I don't think he know what the center of the ring was.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that crumb no more. What do y'all think about that recent interview with Ryan Garcia and Shakur Smith? How y'all feel about that?
Oh man, that was disgusting, man. I think Ryan Garcia is a despicable dude for what he was saying. We didn't interview Ishe over here, and I just think to talk about the man's wife in such disrespectful manner, it kind of made me like Ryan Garcia a lot less, man. Because I didn't know he was like a piece of garbage like that. That's garbage, man. You don't talk about nobody's woman like that, man. Like, the thing that's so scary about Ryan, he really gonna have to find out that fat back is greasy. I know some people that'll open your head up if you say something like that about their significant other. So the despicable stuff he was saying, inviting a great brother like Smith to his private parts. I mean, Ryan really, really need to cool out, man. He's gonna end up on a milk carton because people don't take that kind of disrespect. And you see, don't nobody care about your money. You only take one bow, and that's over. So you need to learn. He need to learn how to respect people, man, or he's gonna end up in a box, man. And it's just, I just can't believe he think his money can save him. It can't save you. That money can't save you. And I'm honestly worried that we're gonna end up bearing Ryan Garcia in the next few years if he don't get his act together, man. Go ahead.
What's going on, Miss Just Dude? What's going on, Melanie Queen?
I'll let y'all go on that one because I don't know, man.
To be honest with you, I didn't see the interview. I don't watch nothing when it comes to Ryan, outside of trying to figure out what was the results of the suspension and all that. I after I heard that, I was done with any reports of Ryan because he's not in the sport of boxing right now. So we move on to the next one.
Yeah, I agree.
But Chris, let me ask you a question, man. What do you think about
What's up?
him inviting a man to his private part? Is that am I just punk? But that's very dangerous to say that to another man. From where I'm from, I don't know if
Invite
it's
me
like
to
that.
your private part. You invite me to your private part, and you gonna have a private month. You gonna have a private night, eternal. That's all going to happen. That's
That's
what's
what I.
going to happen.
That's what I thought, man.
You talking about man? I could what? Okay, I'm gonna show you how little boy Blue blow his horn. Blah! Just like that, get you on out of here. And stay there and wait for the popo to come. Why did you blow him away? Because he invited me to his joint. So get up on out of here. You don't do that. That's very disrespectful to a man. It's like spitting on a man. That's like spitting on someone's grave. You don't say no stuff like that. I ain't taking it as entertainment. I'm gonna go off on you.
You know,
Simple and plain. You need to get knocked out. You need to be dealt with. You got these guys. What it is, they got to find some better wordplay, man. Because that's why they come out and say these disrespectful, personal things. Because they wordplay, they roast game. They ain't built like that. They vocabulary stimulated. I mean, it's limited. So that's why they come out and say these disrespectful things, and you got disrespect, low frequency. People say, "Yeah, you heard what he said." What? There's no point in saying that. You telling a man, "Yeah, dog, listen, you got a right to take a man's tongue out of his mouth." You hear me? If I was to say that to somebody, I deserve my behind whip. I won't say it. Cause I don't want you coming to my private parts. I might tell you to tell your woman to come here or something, but I ain't even going there because I ain't gonna put her in it. If me and you got beef, me and you just gonna have beef. I ain't gonna put your woman in it. She might come and have to pick you up because I done laid you on your back, But come on, man, we not doing that, Men are men over here, So you out there saying nonsense like that, you need your wig split. If Ryan would have said that to me, but it would have been on and popping, bro.
I mean, you
It would
heard
have been on
Ishay
and
Smith.
popping.
You heard Ishay Smith say, "I'll crack your skull open." He don't even talk like that. You remember we interviewed him, Freak? I can't imagine a nice guy like that saying something like that. I'll open your skull up.
Ishay talk like that. You gotta go back and watch him when he was fighting. Ishay talks like that
Yeah,
because Ishay he pretty much he try to be respectful to everybody, but when you cross the line, Ishay gonna pop back at
yep.
That was
Yeah,
rough.
I rock with Ishay Smith, man, and I thought with Ryan that was disrespectful as I don't know what, bro. And Ryan got to stop that. Then he apologized. He popped Ish and apologized. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
don't respect Ryan Garcia at all. He's just crashing out, and I don't care if we ever see him, talk about him, or whatever ever again. I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just
I know
what it is.
I know we got another question, man, but that was just ridiculous, man. That was ridiculous.
Crazy. Like
Telling
Sugar
another
Shay, he
man,
pop his ish, man, but he don't. Like,
he ain't never
you
told
gotta,
nobody to come to his private. Dude, that's I ain't gonna lie, man. I've actually seen people get poked up saying that.
yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
I'm not joking. I'm talking about where somebody got poked up, man, like a steak, trying to see if it was done. So for somebody to have that, I take a lot of nuts, man, to say that on the phone, bro.
Hey,
Because I'm gonna see you. Go ahead.
let me ask you a question. Did y'all get a chance to watch the Bam Rodriguez fight? Because I know we got off here after the Tio fight was over with, but I went back and I
Actually,
watched the Bam
I'm
Rodriguez fight.
watching it now.
Oh
It was,
my God!
it was
Oh
a
yeah,
good
he's
damn
special.
fight.
He's special, man. He's
Body
special.
shot, that body shot he caught him with right
Oh
before
man.
the round
Savage.
hit. The round was about to end. He caught him with a hell of a body shot, and that man, he was
Flew.
looking
He
like
crumbled.
on the floor. He boo booed on himself. That man,
We gotta get
Yeah,
him in Inouye. We gotta get him in Inouye, bro. Him
and
and Inouye gotta
that was
fight.
after he didn't touch the canvas because both of them touched the canvas in that fight. Because
I thought he got knocked out at first. I thought
Yeah,
Bam was
no,
about to go to
I just
bed.
thought Bam. I just thought Bam was a little bit more off balance than
He
anything.
went
But
down super hard, man.
yeah, I still think he was a little off balance. I
yeah,
don't think he was
Wow.
really hurt.
that's the one thing that I said about Bam Rodriguez. He had lapses in his defense when he's he's coming off his offense. He has lapses. He'll sit there and pose a little bit, and
Yeah.
he leaves himself open for a shot because dude comes straight down the pipe.
Yeah.
Bam! He threw his combination and stood there for a second, and dude came straight back right down the pipe and caught him. And he went down, but he got back up, and he was like, "Man, I'm good. I'm good." He was smiling. He was like, "Okay, he caught me with a good one. I'm all right. I'm good." And he went to work, and he almost threw the round back because me personally, after I watched it, I said it was a 9-9 round because
he came back.
He was winning the round prior to the knockdown. Then he got knocked down. I was like, okay, he lost the round. But then when he got back up, he took the round again. So I scored it a 9-9.
Yeah, I thought he got back up and won the round. I thought he performed very well. I mean, it's a little flash knockdown. He wasn't nothing serious. A little light work. Good experience for him.
You might be right though. You might be right, Prize. But I mean, I thought he went down hard. Let me play.
I think it was.
Let me pay a bill real quick before we go to the next thing.
Hey there, folks. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we've got some thrilling news for all of you. We're launching a raffle where you can win a brand new 55-inch television just by making a payment of $10. Yes, you heard it right, just $10. Each entry must be made through Cash App with your name. The winner will be announced live at our JBT meet and greet on July 13th. The more entries you make, the higher your chances of taking home this outstanding flat-screen television. So, don't miss this incredible opportunity. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this exciting contest. And remember, with each entry you make, you increase your chances of winning this amazing prize. Thanks for tuning in and good luck to all of you.
What's going on, my Puerto Rican brother from another mother, Thomas from the Bronx? What's good?
Puerto Rican Tommy in the house, man. I thought I smelled some adobo, man.
What? What did you just say?
I said I smelled some adobo, man.
You're insane, bro.
But we got a very important question, and I'm actually gonna open up the chat, man. After we do this, after we ask this important question. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. Do we baby grown men too much? I would say yes.
Do y'all baby?
I would say yes, just on the strength of that guy at the Sixers draft. When I went and looked at his Instagram, because I hate Duke as it is, because I'm a Tar Heel fan, diehard Tar Heel fan. When I seen that damn boy on that Instagram, I just like, man, oh man, you know this stuff got to stop, man. These boys is running around here painting nails, wearing little hair bonnets that I put on my daughter at night when I'm by myself with her. You know, they running around there doing that. These people. You know, they babying these grown men, and you know what? I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Go ahead. I'll move on from that.
I don't even call that part right there, baby, and I call that condoning. But the fact that we sit here and we talk about who fighters don't have to fight, that's what I consider babying. If he's a fighter, he gets paid to fight. I'm not gonna sit here and say this man don't have to fight nobody. If a man want to get in the ring with him, go ahead and get in the ring with him. Now, I would suggest that if you're not of that caliber, I would suggest you might need some tougher fights before you get in the ring with him. But I'm not stopping nobody from getting in the ring with nobody. I'm not saying nobody don't deserve to get in the ring with nobody. What I will say is, if that man deserves to get in the ring, why that man don't deserve to get in the ring? So I don't baby none of these fighters. Y'all want to fight? Get in there and fight.
That's well put.
What I think he's talking about, to be totally honest, is there's been overwhelming thing. Salute to my brother, Just Do. It's been an overwhelming conversation where we got brothers, 25, 26, 27, and people saying they're kids. They're not kids. They're grown men who are making grown decisions. And a lot of us, especially us here on the panel, we never had no one telling us at 25, 26 years old that we kids. We still learning. I mean, I was able to buy my first home at 25. So if I'm a kid, kids can't go buy their first home. So I just think overall we got to do a better job of holding men accountable for being men. And I think that's why we get such weak men, because they hang out with mama all day, lay up under mama, man. They play the game. And it's like, come on, dog. We got to be a little bit tougher on these guys, man. Like when I heard that guy saying Ryan's a kid, he's got time to grow. Isha, he's a kid. I mean, it was disgusting. Why are you babying him? He's not your son. He's a grown man with millions of dollars. Why? I'm just telling you, man, we got to do a better job as a community because it takes a village, man. We cannot baby these men, dude, because that's why you see these men more violent than ever, and they're violent and emotional. So you got somebody who thinks like a woman, no disrespect, who has an emotional reaction to everything, and then he has the strength of a man. So an unstable emotional man is probably one of the most dangerous things in the world. I seen a video online where a kid, this little boy was 12 years old, destroyed his mother's house because she took his cell phone. And he broke the counter, he broke the fridge, he broke her sink, he broke the whole front room, the whole kitchen, man. And to me, man, when I seen that, man, it was just sickening, man. And it's just like we got to do a better job, man, as a community, man, letting these men be men. But what you think about all that, Crush and Free?
I mean, the community only could do but so much because people sat here and complain about us beating our kids when we was coming up. Now they got these laws in place where you only can do but so much. All you really can do now is talk to the individual. I mean, and it's up to the individual to listen to you. A lot of these kids now they look at people my age and people crush age. They look at us as old men, like we ain't been out, we ain't been where they been at. So unless they know you and they got some type of respect for you, they're not gonna pay attention to what you're saying. So it's somebody that they gotta respect in order to talk to that individual and show them the way. Because a lot a lot of these young kids these days, they don't have that strong mentor in their life. They got the streets as their mentor. So if they don't look up to you, they're not gonna listen to you. So we can talk as much as we can, but it's up to the individual to listen to what you're saying. So it's going to take some experience for these individuals to grow up because you can't really do like when I was coming up, the community raised the kids. Because if I was to do something wrong and my next door neighbor or my neighbor down the street saw me doing something wrong, they had every right to tear my tail up right there in the street and then bring me home to my parents and tell my parents what I did, and I end up getting another whooping. So nowadays you don't have that. So it's not really the community that can help them. I mean, all the community can do is talk to them. They can't correct them because a lot of times, even when you try to correct these kids, they go home and tell their parents, and then their parents ready to get into a fight with you because you corrected a child. So that's why a lot of times people just say, "Man, whatever. I'm gonna let your kid do whatever you want to do. If you got to pick them up on a late night, or you get that late night phone call, that's on you." So I
Yeah.
mean, what it could do, but so much.
What you think about this, Crush?
I think Crush is
Oh, okay.
busy
Well, what you think?
getting ready
What you
for.
think about? What you think about it, Prize?
Yeah, I said it before, man. I really don't want to touch this one because I'll start snapping. But yeah,
Are we good to go now? We passed our mark. We good to go. Go ahead and snap.
they definitely babying these dudes, man. I didn't baby my son. Uh, that's why my son ain't flimsy. Um, the way they baby these dudes is disgusting. You know, they got them wearing hair nets and stuff that my sister and my daughter wear. You know, they got them doing that. They got them painting nails. They got them just doing all kinds of just feminine stuff. And the masculinity, especially in our community, in the black community, is shot. It's gone. It's only a couple of us left. I'm pretty sure everybody on this panel is an alpha dog, so y'all know what I'm talking about. These dudes is getting babied left and right. You can't say nothing to them. They turn into kids. Oh, he's let him young. He's 30. Time for you to be a man. BVO bought a house at 25. I was a little bit older. I was like 27 maybe. But nevertheless, we jumped out there and got mortgages, man. These cats out here, man, these boys be still living with their moms, bro. They live with their moms. They up under their mom. Their mom teach them how to wear bonnets and all these things, and it's not okay. It's just not okay, man. I hate it all. And I don't want to talk about it because I can't really say what I really want to say, but I ain't feeling it.
They gotta start teaching these men to be men and women to be women. Because when I was 18, I was on my own. I left the house at 18. I went to the military, and I never lived at home since I left. So it depends on your upbringing and the support system that you have at home. A lot of times, like I said, these individuals don't have a real big support system. So it takes somebody that they respect to show them the way. And a lot of times, the ones that they respect are the ones that's in the streets that's got them out there doing what they're doing anyway. So it's kind of a losing battle, and it's gonna take everybody that's bringing up their kids to be more in their kids' life now, so they don't be like the individuals we see in the streets right now. Because when you bring your kids up, they look at you as a role model. If you choose to throw that role model out the window and let somebody else be that kid's role model, you have nobody to blame but yourself. Because that's what the kids learn when they growing up. They look at you and look at their mother for all of the things they do. Oh, okay, do I want to be like my father and my mother? I see they go out to work. They got a nice house. They got cars. We go on vacations. That's something that they look forward to. Now, if you somebody that's never at home with them, or you don't spend any time with them, them like, man, I ain't paying attention. And they're gonna go to the streets and find somebody that's gonna show them that love that they're looking for, and so they're gonna end up doing what the streets do. So you gotta be in your kids' life and show them the way they should be, or the way you hope that they can be. But it's still up to the individual, because everybody is going to go in their own way. But you got to instill those morals in as a young age, because once you become old or older, you're gonna go your own way, but you're gonna always remember what your mother and your father taught you when you was coming up. That's it's things that my mother told me when I was young that I still remember. It's things that my father told me when I was very young before he passed that I still remember. And so if you're not being taught that as a young age, you ain't gonna know what to do. You're gonna be out here lost. So you gotta make sure that you spend those quality times with those kids and teach them, especially when they get to the ages that they start understanding what's going on. Because once they get to those ages where they start knowing what's going on, those are the years that they looking for the guidance, because they don't know which way to go, and you got to guide them the way you want them to be as an adult.
I just, and this is my
That's
final
pretty
thing
good
about it.
point, Free.
This is my thing, free. I guess I get nervous, man. Salute to my man Neem the Dream. Um, I just get nervous, man, because I don't want nobody to hurt our kids, man. And when you act like that, you're gonna get hurt. But I'll leave
Well,
it
the
at that,
brother
man.
Timothy Taylor just said, I'm not going to repeat it, but y'all can read what he said, and he's right. And that's that part of the problem. What you just said, BB. If we don't go on to the next question, this is going to go somewhere else. So I say we just leave it alone while we're ahead,
Yeah,
bro. Because I really
yeah.
want to snap right now, but
What,
yeah, I
what
don't think it's a good idea.
what's our? I know we got this. Our last. What's our last question on this?
I got one more question.
Oh, you
I
do?
got I think I got
Okay.
yeah, I got one more. Well, where am I at? Why does Shakur Stevenson say F the fans every chance he get? I don't think he said it every chance he get, but I mean,
Yeah, I mean, we kind of spoke about that. I just think he's frustrated about not being a star, and I think he just tried to take it out on us, the fans, man. It's just sad. I don't. I'll be honest with you. I don't necessarily believe that Shakur is a bad person. I think he's a good fighter. I think. I just think at the end of the day, man, he's very immature and he's kind of a girly man, and that's what you get when you deal with a lot of girly men. You get like that kind of stuff. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's more so he's trying to figure out how he has the talent that he has, and he's not a bigger star than what he is.
Yeah.
That was the same thing that Bud Crawford had. He was trying to figure out why is he more talented than Earl Spence, but Earl Spence is the bigger star. And so
Yeah.
when you that type of fighter, you have the talent and you're not getting the exposure, you're not getting
Mhm.
respect from the fans, you tend to lash out because you don't
Yeah.
understand why they don't see it.
That's a
Um,
good analogy with that Bud and Earl thing. Earl was more popular because he
yeah,
tap in with his fans
but the
more.
thing is that the fans don't see it is because you don't put it on display. You put it on
Right.
display in spurts, but when it came to Earl, when it came to Tank, we see them put it on display every single night they was in the ring. They showed us how to be a great or a good fighter and put on for the fans. And if you don't put on for the fans is not going to put out for you. So that's the problem with a lot of these fighters. Not just Shakur, but that's a problem with a lot of these fighters. They trying to figure out why they don't get because Tio is one of them as well. Why he don't get the respect
Hmm.
of the fans is because you don't
You
put
would
out.
think he would have the whole damn country behind him, but well, whatever.
Yeah, you don't put out for the fans. So you gotta put out for the fans because, like I said, this performance that we saw from Tio this past weekend, Tio looked horrible. I mean, he had good moments in the fight, but the entire time his back was on the rope. This is somebody who had 7 losses, and you on the back of you on the ropes the entire fight. You was supposed to be the star, the better boxer, the guy with the power. You supposed to be the takeover. You got taken over because if we was going off of who was on the ropes the most, you lost. You lost. You was on the ropes the entire fight. So, um, it just I think he lashing out because he know he has talent and the fans just don't see the talent. And like I said, is mainly because of him because you say a lot of stuff, but when you get out there, we don't see everything you talk about. That's the same thing I said about Keyshawn. Keyshawn talk as a bigger fighter than what he is. I want to see what the stuff that you tell me. I want to see you do it in the ring, and that goes for all these fighters. If you tell me you're going to do something, I want to see you do it or at least try to do it. Don't go out there and say, you know what? He was a better fighter than I expected. Let me just go ahead and skate to this win. Nah, I don't want to see that. You said you were going to go out here and knock him out. I want to see you try to knock him out. Let me see you try to knock him out. If you don't get the knockout, so be it. But at least you tried to get it.
Tapper Tommy, man. Sleep to my man Tapper Tommy, man. Real talk with my man Tommy. Man, make sure y'all subscribe to my man Tapper Tommy. One of the funniest New York dudes you ever met, man. Good brother, man. You know, you gotta watch him. But he a good brother, man. Salute to my man. He said,
Yeah,
Bronny
salute.
James, hold on one second. Go ahead, Crush. What you think about us baby and grown men so much? What you think about that?
It needs to stop. It needs to stop, man. Simple and plain. It ain't too much. I don't want to make a dialogue out of it because it's just that simple, straight to the point. Need to stop. And then if you're doing it, I have question marks about you. That's all I got on that, man. I ain't pacifying no grown man. So,
Yeah, it's saying that Crush because you see now with Eshae Smith and Ryan, they had whoever the dude was just talking about Ryan's a kid, he's a little kid. He still got time to grow. He still. I just was
BVO,
thinking.
fix your mic, BVO. You kind of going in and out, brother.
Oh my bad. Is this better?
Yeah, a lot better.
yeah.
Okay, my bad. What I was saying is, Eshae Smith was telling, the guy who was doing I guess the moderating was telling Eshae Smith, "Oh, Ryan's a kid. He's still learning. He's a young kid. He's not a man yet. He's a kid." And Ryan's like 26 years old. I'm just tired of hearing grown men say they're kids, man. It's disgusting, man. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's just my only thing about it. I don't know, Chris. I'm just nervous about what I'm seeing from the young pups, man. I'm seeing a lot of men not want to be men.
All right, Thomas.
My man Tommy will have Eshae Smith. I definitely gonna be there to watch that, man. I like Eshae Smith. Good man. You can go
I
at him
remember
live.
when Ishe won his first world title.
Crying like a newborn. I thought he was Chinese. He was crying.
Yeah, he was. You can
I've been watching Ishe since the Contenders.
You can tell that Sugar Shay was really, really appreciative of winning that title. Floyd putting him in the situation, even though they had a little falling out. I ain't gonna get into that, but at that time, he was very appreciative of Floyd and just the whole situation. He came out on top. So I've been rocking with Ishe for a while. Probably not much as free, but I've been rocking with him for a while my damn self. So shout out to Sugar Shay, man.
Hey, that boy, Tommy said, "Boy, I thought he was Chinese." He was crying so hard, man. I thought he was Chinese, man. He was crying hard.
He was very, very, very appreciative, man. I mean, hell, wasn't he the first guy to ever win a world title from his hometown?
First Las Vegas born fighter to win one,
Yeah. So that's a major accomplishment because all of the fights are in Vegas. You would think there would be one before him, but there wasn't. So
born there,
a lot of them was what they moved to Vegas, but he was the only one that was born
from there
in Vegas.
Right.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that. I was very, very shocked at that when that came out them years ago. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, that's crazy. But shout out Sugar Shay, man. I rock with Sugar Shay. I know some people don't, but I personally rock with the guy. I think he's a good dude, and I don't care about what him and Floyd got going on. I can care less about it. Two grown men. That's not my business.
Oh yeah. And also, I want to send a big rest in peace to Kendrick Lamar, man. Rest in peace to Kendrick Lamar. But before we
Kendrick
get out
Lamar,
of here, man.
Wait.
No, I'm just messing with you, man.
Why would you?
Man.
I know that.
I know that.
I know it's a joke, but why? Where did it come from, though? That's where I was.
Hey, rest in peace to Drake.
Last time I checked,
this dude.
Last time I checked, that concert he did was
Drake alive. You better say rest in peace to Drake. That man Kendrick Lamar's out here burying Drake alive.
He just buried him alive. Hey, but before we get out of here, man, I want to get my man Crush to give us today's mathematics, man. What's going on, Crush? Give us our word of the day before we get out of here, man.
Word of the day is a wise man knows when he is foolish. A foolish man claims to be wise and never noticed that he really isn't. That's the word of the day. Hey, man, stay up, stay out the way, and keep high frequencies and vibrations, and everything be all right. And all you sad boxing fans out of here, bring your tears to the next show, and we'll have napkins to wipe them for you. That's the word of the day, people. Thank you very much.
Here we go, y'all.
For our viewers who don't know, tell them who the original man is.
The original man is the Asiatic Black Man. He's the maker. He's the cream of planet Earth. He's father of civilization and God of this universe, Rick. And there's only one God.
We really boxing. Who wanted the battle? Let's see. Oh, we boxing, yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let 'em